Hi, good afternoon. I am Raleigh Brown. This is another curve flattening concert. I'm here with Charlie the dog. He is snoozing under the kitchen table currently, which is good during the concerts. Although it's nice if he stops by once in a while. And I see people are slowly starting to make their way into the concert hall, the virtual concert hall. Keith Shaw is here for two, and both on YouTube and Facebook. And Steve DeHaas is on YouTube. Rhonda Scott Merrick and Deb Leiby Clark, hey, hey. And John Hubner, my dear friend from Lima, Ohio. And Lori Payne, Kitsari Kaku, those are the two Salisbury girls. And Jim Moore. And Jim and John Hubner, I met them at the same day, and I believe at the same moment. We were in 7th grade. And they were walking down the hall together, and somehow we all got introduced. Okay, so I have cloinkability here, so we can cloink while we're waiting to see if anybody else shows up. I'm cloinking with clear Brita water today. Here's to you all, and to the recovery of a democracy someday. And I do have a picture of Charlie the dog. It's here somewhere. Where is that boy? This is him out grazing in the backyard a little while ago in the sun. It's a beautiful day here, but chilly, very chilly. It's about 30 degrees, 32 degrees, which for the middle of March is not that wonderful. But you take what you get, So there he is, Charlie, and like that. So maybe we'll just get down to work and see if anybody else shows up. I said hi to Warren and Janelle, I think. And that means I've said hi. Oh, Dave Mason is here. Wow, Dave. That's great. You can listen from your hospital bed. We're all thinking about you here, buddy, and hoping that you get better and that everything goes as well as it can possibly go for you. So, this first one is by Bob Franke, who passed away late last year, and an old friend of mine and a wonderful, wonderful songwriter. Here I am in Chicago again, shamed in the same old town. Jimmy don't want to know who I am, and Earl ain't no place around. Well, Carl Martin is sharing his riches, so why do I feel so mean? I need to go home to my own Christine. I met a woman in New York City one time, cut from a magazine, and she could play the heart of a traveling man like God's own pinball machine. But she allowed me just one look at myself, sold in an old routine, and I had to go home to my own Christine. Home, home to my own Christine. You know I got a home away from this crazy scene, and I know that somebody loves me. That's why I come to you with just a little bit more than need to offer, a word or two more than how do you do. And though I know you're nobody's sister, don't misunderstand what I mean. Well, you remind me a little of my own Christine. Home, home to my own Christine. You know I've got a home away, away from this crazy scene, and I know that somebody loves me. That's why I come to you with just a little bit more than need to offer, a word or two more than how do you do. And though I know you're nobody's sister, don't misunderstand what I mean. You remind me a little of my own Christine. Home, home to my own Christine. Christine by Bob Franke. Bonnie O'Donnell's here, and Jim Greco and Mike Verbeek and Jim Moran from Nashville. Well, of course, if Mike Verbeek is here, Jim Moran always pops up at the same time. And there's Steve Davidson, my old friend, from Scotforth Road in Philadelphia. We're going to switch guitars here. I'm going to switch guitars several times today, even though I'm only using two. And today is kind of honoring the legacy of some of my favorite friends and musicians who are no longer with us. And this one is the New Calico Rag. This was a snippet. Well, it's actually a tune that was written by my late friend Jack McGann, who Steve Davidson knew well. And then recently I wrote a B part to it because the B part we had was not right, just not right. So this is called the New Calico Rag. The New Calico Rag. And the first half and the coda are by Jack McGann, and the second half is mine. And Jack was a dear, dear friend, and we played guitars together many is the time, as well as being good Tai Chi buddies as well. We pushed each other around quite a bit in the old days, and he's dearly missed these 35 years. So it's announcement time, so there are invisibles here, maybe. George Young might be here. Judith Fox, Joel Biget, Mario Prue. And there is, as always, a PayPal link there if you'd like to give a little something to the Charlie the Dog Fund. And the guitars today, the guitar I played on the first tune, which I'll go back to in a minute. Well, I'll tell you when I go back to it. This is my 1933 Gibson L00. This was the cheapest guitar that Gibson made at that time. It sold for $37. I bought it for appreciably more than that. Anyhow, it's a wonderful guitar, and I've been playing it a lot lately. I go through periods, where I will kind of get stuck on one guitar, and maybe like the Prue right now is in its case. I just haven't taken it out of the case for days. So the other guitar for today is this Voyager. Now this guitar folds in half. If you can unscrew this screw at the base of the neck, and there's a hinge right here, and it just folds right over, goes into a knapsack, and you can carry it around. You can, in many cases, you can take it on an airplane without having to stow it anywhere. You just put it under your seat or in the overhead. And this one was a very inexpensive one. I got the cheapest model. I needed to fly somewhere. I think I needed to fly out to Colorado for a gig, and I just did not want to mess with carrying one of my really good guitars in a real heavy travel case and the whole schmear. So I figured, well, for the amount of money it'll cost, I'll get this really cheap foldable guitar, and it'll get me through this festival, and that'll be that. It turned out it is an amazingly good sounding guitar. I think it's a sport. It's like every once in a while, like some terrible line will produce a racehorse that goes on to win the Triple Crown or something, and that's the kind of thing this is. It does not come from a great lineage. So I don't have any gigs coming up in the near future. Sam W. is the week of July 10th. There might still be some openings in it. I just found out that my good friend Scott Ainsley has had to cancel for the week, and instead they've hired Louis Collins, who's a wonderful singer-songwriter from New England. And I'm looking forward to meeting her because I've never met her. And there's a bunch of other great people there. Cozy Sheridan and Charlie Koch will be there, and the Kennedys, Pete and Maura Kennedy, and I can't even remember everybody. There's so many of them. But you could look at wumb.org, and there might still, and look at the camps. Sam W. Week 1, Summer Acoustic Music Week. And there might still be some space in it. It might be sold out. I don't know. And Jim Moran says he'd pay $40 for this guitar, Jim, or for the Gibson? So let me see what we got here. Howard Hobbs is here, and Linda Worster too, with a little heart for Louis Collins, and like that. Okay, and Ginger Hopper, and let me see if I'm missing anybody else. Yeah, I think that might cover it. So, so along the lines of kind of honoring those who have gone, we lost Paul Jeremiah, one of the great blues guitarists of our generation, this last week. And he also wrote some beautiful songs. And this is a song he wrote, which I actually learned from my friends Magpie, because they sang it. Well, I never sailed a ship out on the ocean breeze, but I have been adrift since the day that I could see. Don't ask me where I've been, I just roll along. And I learned about love like I learned right and wrong. I know a familiar face like the words of my own song. Don't ask me how I know, they just come along. And if a fog comes in and bad weather's coming down, I just bring in my sails and hope that I don't drown. Don't ask me why, I just roll along. Now there's people motivating around the world and then beyond. And I can sit right here and tell you I am gone. Don't ask me where I went, I just roll along. And when a fog rolls in, bad weather's coming down, I just pull in my sails and hope that I don't drown. Don't ask me why, I just roll along. 'Cause I never sailed a ship out on the open breeze, but I have been adrift since the day that I could see. Don't ask me where I've been, I just roll along. I Just Roll Along by Paul Jeremiah, now the late Paul Jeremiah. And Paul had a stroke about 10 years ago, maybe even more, maybe 13 years ago. And so he was in a rest home for a long time, but he seemed to be happy and doing well. And there's, I don't know if there was a woman who I think must have been his significant other, or at least his dear friend, who looked after him, went in and stayed, hung out with him a lot and stuff. Age is having its toll on many of us. So S.A. Tudhope is here, and Carol Pratt is here, and Leanie and David are here, and Dave Mason. I think that's everybody. So we ended up with a pretty good crowd. I forgot to put my teaser up. I usually put up a teaser with the set list for the day. And I got it all ready, and then I got busy doing something else, and my brain went like that. And I did not get it up until like 5 minutes before the concert, so it may have prevented some of you from getting here on time. I apologize for that. So, in keeping with the theme of the day. He was a friend of mine. He was a friend of mine. He never had no money to pay for his fine. He was a friend of mine. He died on the road. He died on the road. Lord, he was just a poor boy a long way from his home. He was a friend of mine. He never done no wrong. He never done no wrong. 1,000 miles from home, and he never harmed no one. And he was a friend of mine. I stole away and cried. I stole away and cried. Never had no money and I can't be satisfied. He was a friend of mine. He was a friend of mine. He was a friend of mine. Every time I hear his name, Lord, I just can't keep from crying. He was a friend of mine. So, did I get through all of the announcements? I'm playing now Thursday night, Helen Avakian and David Irwin at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I think. Friday, Slim Edelman will be doing his show at, God, I don't know, I think he's doing it at 3 o'clock Eastern Time, but they don't have daylight savings time, so it's all confusing to me. So you'll check on Slim's page, Steve Edelman, and he's doing the songs of Neil Sedaka. And Saturday, Warren Bendler will be doing his show at 3 p.m. He's doing shows about streets. And I have a feeling I saw my name in there somewhere. And then Sunday, on Sunday, I will be back at 10:30 for my usual request show. Or something like that. I see my buddy John Ferrulo is here. John just heard me sing that song. What night was that, John? Last night. That was my rehearsal, I think. So be happy and be healthy. Be brave and be calm. And then you could sing that. Be happy. Sing it to yourself. You need it. Be kind while others may be rude, and life may seem to hand you crap. Just fill your heart with gratitude, and if you get cranky, take a nap. Thank you for joining me. And Jim Moran, I see what you were doing there. Michael Miller is here, and I think that's the only person who I missed who is visible to me. So much love to you all. Have a great rest of the week. If you haven't, if you would like people to be free to vote in America, I would call your senators right now and bitch and moan about the SAVE Act, which is meant to save Republicans from being voted out of office, essentially. And like that, because it will disenfranchise literally millions of American voters. But I digress. Have a great rest of the week. Love you guys.